Just before the Lunar New Year, people bustle around, visiting relatives and friends, and sending gifts and good wishes. This strengthens the sense of community and reinforces feelings of kinship. Auspicious couplets written on red paper are major symbols for celebrating the new year. Once the year-end cleaning is finished, up they go, pasted over doorways all over the house. Here is a chance to display calligraphic artistry and poetic virtuosity while invoking good fortune for the coming year. Once the couplet scrolls are up, attention turns to the images of the door gods themselves. In the living room are symbols for good fortune, wealth, and longevity. A girl's room door features a petite female door god, while that of a boy will usually have God in the guise of a scholar official or brave general. With these heavenly guardians at one's gate, the hope is that evil spirits will be kept at bay. The Lunar New Year marks the start of spring, so vernal flowers begin to appear despite the lingering wintry cold. The narcissus is the flower of the season, for it symbolizes refinement, prosperity, and auspiciousness. Peonies are favored symbols of prosperity, and the kumquat as a pun on the Chinese word for good fortune. Delicately wrought paper cutouts infused with ethnic character display a distinctive sophistication. As each is pasted on the window, yet another expression of New Year's joy is manifest. When preparing food for the Lunar New Year, taste, aroma, and appearance must all be just right, as must the symbolic meaning of its presentation, which used to keep all the women in a household busy for days. But now, the shop shelves are filled with New Year delicacies, and now one need only pick them up on the way home, and the entire household can enjoy a plentiful array of traditional New Year treats. What better way to meet the modern demands for convenience while preserving what makes traditional Chinese food so distinctive? Shopping right before the Lunar New Year is a major event. The shops are stacked with every kind of delicacy, and the streets are filled with shoppers. The festive holiday atmosphere of Kiwa Street, packed with people, affords a scene of prosperity and abundance. For the people of Taiwan, this robust economy is no miracle. It took generations of hard work to achieve. The New Year festivities offer welcome solace for the past year's arduous effort. New Year's Eve is the day for a family reunion. Like birds returning to the nest, far-flung family members busy with their own affairs throughout the year come home for the occasion. Or, since the Lunar New Year is the longest holiday in the Chinese calendar, some families now dine at a fine restaurant or even choose to vacation overseas, a sign of more prosperous times. Regardless of whether people spend the New Year's holiday in a modern and trendy way outside the home or in the more traditional manner, the focus remains on family. When family members gather, ancestors cannot be forgotten. On New Year's Eve, those tracing their roots to southern Fujian province on the mainland gather at clan shrines and meticulously honor their forebears. Yet the exact date for the performance of ancestral rites by Chinese of Hakka extraction is variable, reflecting their history as an itinerant group with a high level of crisis consciousness. Accordingly, their social cohesion is especially strong, as the solemnity and magnificence of the sacrificial ritual attest. Relatively recent Chinese immigrants from the mainland constitute a minority in Taiwan and don't have the established ancestral temples like those of southern Fujianese or Hakka heritage. They must make do with simpler rites, praying to ancestors buried back on the mainland. With each wisp of incense float reminiscences of homes far away for many of the older generation. Those unable to return for the meal on New Year's Eve are not forgotten. A place is set for them so that they may at least be present in spirit to make the reunion complete. Despite the enormous changes Chinese society has undergone this century, the custom of the family meal on the Lunar New Year's Eve remains. On what may well be the only night of the year when all are present, the warm feeling shared during this meal is a mixture of thanksgiving, cheer, reminiscence, and excited anticipation. Nothing makes children more excited on Lunar New Year's Eve than the red envelope handed out to unmarried children by their elders. It contains a gift of money to help make things turn out as they wish during the coming year. Elders, in turn, receive red envelopes from their grown-up children as an expression of gratitude and to wish them a long life. Thus, the red envelopes express mutual care spiritually and materially.